Hi, how is everyone? This is Tony, and that is Lati, and this is Casa Esmeralda in Pasticci, South Adriatic, Italy. So what have I done since I made my last video? I made, you guessed it, marmalade, organic marmalade. I have some of the best oranges possibly than any of my other neighbors, because I have tried my other neighbors' oranges and they're not very good as mine. I have about 4 different kinds of oranges. I have tangerines, I have navel oranges, I have the regular size oranges, and then I have the blood oranges. Anyways, I went on YouTube, I looked around on how to make your own marmalade, and I was up until 2 o'clock in the morning. I wanted to make the video and everything, and then it just was not. I was really tired and everything, so I just thought I kind of just stay up, and I was up till 2 in the morning after everything I have to do in my life and making this, and I put some raisins in it, and there was this recipe and exactly how to make the marmalade, and I'm hoping it turns out really good. I did try a little bit after cooking it and put it on my polenta in the morning for breakfast, and that was it was pretty good. So, and then I canned the rest. I made about, I think there's like 6 or 7 jars or something of this marmalade, so I'm letting it kind of sit out, and I'm gonna put this away in a cool dark spot for about a month and then see how things turn out. What else have I done? Well, my house is freezing cold, so if you hear a humming noise in the background, that's a pellet stove. If you're thinking of heating your house and your fireplace is not exactly the most efficient way of heating your house, because after you go to bed or whatever at like 2 o'clock in the morning, 2, 3, the fire goes out and you're not stoking your fire, so the temperature keeps going down, 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 and then you wake up at around 4 o'clock in the morning, whatever, and to do your thing, and then your house is freezing, or you're freezing cold, so because you're not stoking the fire or you're not putting wood in. So there was that, and I did get the pellet stove. I love the pellet stove. If you're thinking of heating your house or something, or finding fast, efficient heat and way to raise your house from 6 degrees to 20 degrees in 1 hour, get a Del Zotto pellet stove. They're the best. Kind of expensive, but I really like their pellet stoves, and my house is nice and warm after 1 hour. The other thing I really like to do now is get yourself a Stihl chainsaw. Stihl, you make the best chainsaws and chains than anybody else I've ever tried. I love your chainsaw. I got a chainsaw from Stihl, and it ran for like 4 hours or whatever, and then it died on me, so I sent it out for repairs. But I'm in the middle of the Campagna, the countryside of Italy, out in the middle of nowhere. Like, I do have neighbors, but I don't see very many neighbors. I probably see 2 or 3 people a week. And for me to get something repaired, or without a car, it takes forever. So I didn't get the chainsaw back till almost a month. But I finally got it back, and one of the first things I did is I have this tractor road behind my house, and this 1.5 meter wide oak tree grows this branch over my tractor road. So I thought, great, I'm just gonna cut this branch off, no problem. The branch or limb is the size of about 4 soccer balls. So I cut the branch off with the Stihl chainsaw. On the first day, I delimbed most of the tree and started trimming away, bringing the wood back to my house, burning it. It was okay. On the second day, I cut it and it rolled down the hill. And I was very lucky actually because I didn't delimb all of it because I kind of had it tied into something so it wouldn't roll. And then Lottie went away, and when I went looking for Lottie and I came back, it had rolled down this steep embankment hill about 100 meters. So I have like over maybe 3,000 kilos of white oak, which one block of white oak is very, very heavy. Let me show you. Just wait, just. Okay, this is oak, and if the branch is 4 soccer balls and this is only the end of it and it was like 30 meters long, this can get very heavy. So, you know, maybe if you cut down something, then really think, but at least I'm heating my house. Anyway, so that is basically done. I'm on the last 2 blocks. The whole entire thing is now cut. And I just got to bring it up to my house, and then I can finally heat my house properly without stick wood, because I was on a hatchet for 4 months. 5 months? 4 or 5 months I was using a hatchet because I didn't have a chainsaw. I was waiting on a chainsaw for the whole entire time, but it just, where I live, nothing ever comes to my house. Like if I want to order anything, it won't come to my house, or it'll come to my house damaged or something. So I stopped going on the internet and asking for things, and I'm just wait on neighbors to come by and give me something. The other thing is that little white thing down there, that is actually a mattress. I ordered a mattress over 3 months ago. 3 months ago. And that is the mattress. It actually arrived the other day. So I've been sleeping on a Thermarest Thermalite, which is about like that thick, and that's actually an IKEA bed. And yeah, that's something you get used to. So if there's anybody out there that has slept on a Thermarest for 5 months or more, let me know. Drop me a message. Tell me the experience of sleeping on a Thermarest, which is a pretty well thing right now that I'm actually sleeping on that, because that's like sleeping on something really nice. The other thing is, you can see my window behind me is sort of turned white because I've actually now been able to get out of my house on 2 occasions because of the storm. I was basically stuck here in my house. I left my house, but I was not able to find anything properly that I needed. So that is actually bubble wrap, and I managed to find bubble wrap in Matera and take a bus there. The weather has been really nice here. Yesterday it was 14 degrees. So I'm pretty happy. And Adriatic winter is supposed to be less than 90 days, and I don't think it's really over yet. But when I ran out of water and the storm rolled in and the snow and everything, I mean, that just killed me. So what I'm also doing is, because I was on a hatchet and I was waking up after the storm or during the storm with my hands like with frostbite, even though I was wearing proper Canadian Thinsulate wool gloves with over mitts and everything, I was still getting frostbite, and I was waking up in the middle of the morning or early morning hours with pain in my fingers and still having to go outside in the storm. So what I've been doing for the last week and a half is ginger, green Granny Smith apple, which has malic acid in it, and some special honey from Austria, which I'm gonna run out of. and I don't know what I'm gonna get, but that is really seemed to reduce the pain, and it has really brought back a lot of the circulation and caused some healing in my fingers and hands, which I really do need. So I'm kind of staying away from the axe because that really did some numbers on my hands and fingers. So in all, if you're thinking of homesteading, and if you're really thinking of getting a place or some land or something, just a fair warning, you're gonna work your butt off. Like today, I basically worked my butt off trying to bring this wood up to my house. For the last 10 days, I've been working, trying to bring the wood up to my house. A new chain came in, and I really love it. Anyways, that's all for now. This is Tony, and that is Letty, and this is Casa Esmeralda, and I'm hoping when the summer comes I can do some gardening videos and shows, and maybe I can take the video cam out and I can show you the property or something. But anyways, thank you very much, and that's all for now. Bye.